Hey, we're about to come up on my favorite number, 1111. It's 11:10 right now. That's a good time to start our little daily show. There's two of you there. One. I don't think those numbers are right. Are we being shadow banned? Who knows? There we got people coming in. Yippee skippy! Anyway, today is we're July. Can you believe it? It's July the 31st. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. And if you make it fun, it'll get done. Isn't that something? It's amazing what we can do when we just play a little bit. Just pretend to do things. If you get it in your head and you start doing it, things are going to turn around for you. It really will. And you just have to play. So this month, we have been swishing and swiping every day. Yep. Let me find my swisher. Here's the rubber swisher. This is a cool tool. It's got a thing that gets underneath the toilet rim. If your toilet's not flushing well, it could be that you have little deposits of calcium built up underneath the toilet rim. This thing swishing it every day keeps those things gone. And I keep my toilet bowl brush in a crock that was a piece of pottery somebody made. And it held water really well. And I keep part shampoo or one part of old shampoo that you don't like. I've even used dog shampoo in it. Soap is soap, and I do 1 part water and 1 part shampoo. And I just take the little bits that are left in the bottle and put that much water in it, shake it up, and pour it in there. Now, if you keep your brush in the soap, it's not going to grow stuff. Soap kills bacteria. Any soap kills bacteria. It doesn't have to be bacteria soap. It just needs to be any soap. The dog is on the other side in our bedroom scratching the wall. I don't know why. Anyway, so we got the rubber swisher, and we use our silver rag or our purple rag to wipe down the mirror. You can keep some white washcloths in your bathroom. I don't care what you use. Just do it. That's all. No excuses anymore. Just swish and swipe your bathroom, and it's going to look beautiful all the time. You're going to be ready for company, and it's not going to stink. And if you find your little kid playing around in the toilet, you're not going to be totally grossed out, even though you're going to have to put them in the tub and wash them up. Give them a bath. We can keep our bathrooms looking clean and shiny if we will just do this every day. And we've practiced this whole month doing it, and we've been looking into my book, Sink Reflections, to sort of, this is a first edition of Sink Reflections. This book is our primer for everything we need to do to get things done in our homes. And then we have a new book coming out, The Chaos Cure. We have Body Clutter. Let me get Body Clutter. This book Leanne and I wrote. It was a New York Times bestseller. And it sort of deals with the clutter that's in here. Deals with the clutter that's in our heads. You just have to, if we can get rid of that clutter, we might learn a few things about ourselves. Those things are, we don't pick up after ourselves. If you get something from the kitchen, when you get through with it, take it back to the kitchen. Let's pick up after ourselves. If the puppy makes a mess on the floor, then clean it up. It's the do it now principle. It's don't wait for somebody to wait on your butt. It's not going to happen. So clean up after yourself. Now, you're going to have people in your family that aren't going to be good at that. But you have to tell them what you want. You have to tell them what you want. So, letting go of anger and letting go of this anger and stuff that you might have over they're not pulling their weight. You just have to let go of that. I'm getting a lot of private messages on here, and I don't know why. I hope Liz is taking care of them, because I don't know how to even get to them. Now, we have some sales going on right now. Our mop, extra large mop, is half price. This is $15.98. You're never going to get another deal like this. We have our multi-wand. This makes us happy. And you can use it to get behind your toilet. Imagine that. Cleaning your toilet. Your mop handle will fit on here too, that you can get extra length. This washes. And no more reaching and bending and making your shoulder get out of whack. This will do the trick. It cleans ceiling fans. It cleans, cobwebs out of corners. This is a good tool. It's $12. So I want to thank you all for those of you who purchase our products, because they keep Fly Lady free for everyone. And then our calendar starts tomorrow. Imagine that. It's already August. August starts tomorrow. See that? I just can't believe it. Here we are almost 8 months into 2018. Where has time gone? Please. School's starting before you know it. And if you don't have a calendar that'll get you through the whole school year, you're going to be hurting come January. Because you're not going to have all the things listed on your calendar that for the whole school year. Get it today. It's 20% off when you use coupon code FLYING323. 323. Now, we've been thinking about what we're going to do in August to stay focused on something. Our habit of the month is laundry. Now, I can't talk about laundry every day. Yeah, I can mention it, but there's just laundry, you just have to do it. And if you have too many clothes, you're making it harder on yourself. Your kids are pulling out clothes that don't fit. They're going back in the dirty clothes. And you got to declutter some clothes. Clean out a drawer for each member of the family so that it will make putting laundry away easier, because you don't want to create another step for yourself, because the minute you leave your laundry in the laundry basket, a cat or a dog is going to pull it out or sleep on it, and it's all got to be washed again. So eliminate that problem. Nip it in the bud before it becomes more work for you. Here we are, keep all the people in California in your thoughts and prayers that are dealing with all of these forest fires. I mean, people are losing everything. We have to be ready to evacuate at a moment's notice. I live in the forest. I'm lucky I live in a rainforest, and it's been raining this morning. We had a storm overnight. We get rain all the time. So our forest never really gets so dry and brittle that it's a hazard. Now, I would like to put some concrete siding on the house, but, it hadn't happened yet, and we've been living here. Robert's been living here since 1975, so we're good. But we can evacuate at a moment's notice because we've done it. our house got hit by lightning. Now, the forest didn't catch on fire, but the lightning came through the fence and down the fence and jumped to a nail and came in the house and blew out our air conditioner. It was bad. Smoke was everywhere, but we had fire extinguishers handy. Robert had just retired. If he hadn't been retired, our house would have probably burned down to the ground. I mean, to the ground. But we were able to get the dogs and the cats out of the house. I called 911 first. That's, get them coming. We had a plan. I have a suitcase sits right over here that has everything I need in it. It's an emergency bag to wheel out the door. It'll just roll out the door. I can throw it outside the house while I'm getting the dogs and cats out of the house. We have a system. I have a little treats that I shake, and I train them on these treats. And I shake the little bottle, and the cats come running, and I toss the treats outside, and they're good. Being prepared is the key. Right now, a lot of our pictures are on Facebook. How wonderful is that? That we post pictures on Facebook. There's the iCloud. We never have to worry about losing our family pictures. Our older ones, yes, but you could take a picture of those. That's what my husband did with our old family pictures. They're all up on Facebook for every member of my family to see. So, back up stuff in a simple way. It doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't. We think we have to get everything archived and put it up on Facebook, and you have access to save it. What's in my evacuation bag? Well, in that bag is everything I need to be Fly Lady. There's an extra computer in there. There's just everything I need is right there, and I just wheel it out the door. It's mainly stuff for office stuff. For when I travel, I take it all with me. That's a funny story. I was going through TSA one time, flying somewhere, California, someplace, and they needed to go through my bag and look at things. And the guy knew me. I mean, my car's gotten wrecked at the airport, and they called Robert when I was gone, and I'm getting sidetracked by a story that I got sidetracked by. But he said, Judge Silly, I got some good news and bad news. The good news is I knew who Fly Lady was. And the bad news is a little lady hit 6 cars in the parking lot, and your wife's was one of them. Hey, it didn't total my car, but I got to paint my silver car purple, and I was really happy about that. But the TSA agent was going through everything, and he knew that I was Fly Lady, and he said, Fly Lady, I know why you don't have any clutter in your house. And I said, oh, tell me why. He said, because you take it all with you. It was funny. Michelle and I laughed a whole lot about that. But I have a stand in there to put my camera on in the event that I want to do a live video. I have just a lot of things. I probably need to go through it and pare it down. I might do that this week. But everything's there that I might need for travel. I think there's an extra change of underwear in there. There's lots of things you don't even want to think about. But it's there. And it gives me a little peace of mind knowing that I can roll it out the door. Now, Robert has virtually the same thing. He would probably grab his good camera that he got when he retired. Graduated. When he retired from being a judge, he got this really pretty, a wonderful camera, and that camera's come in handy lots of times. You just have to grab. I know where my purse is. I know where my gun is, and I just grab it and go. That's it. Now, why would I take my gun? Because I don't want the ammunition to burn, which would cause a danger for firemen. So I would grab my gun and go. I can be out of the house in a minute, and I've done it. Let's see, what else is there? Being able to evacuate is going to keep you calm, knowing where everything is. Yesterday, I did a bunch of decluttering in my closet right over here, and I see some things I'm going to get rid of out of there right now. I think every time I get off the show, I'm going to declutter something else out of that closet. I think that's a good thing to do, because I'm tired of clutter. I'm really tired of things standing in the way of. Let's just make it simple. Let's use what we have, and if you've got duplicates of stuff, let's get rid of it, and let's keep it simple. Think about going on vacation with a suitcase. You have exactly what you need. You have your hair stuff. You have your the clothes you need to wear. You have your toiletry bag. I have a medication bag that I take with me. It's right over there. That wouldn't be something I would throw out of the house if the house was on fire, because I could replace all of that stuff. But when you go on vacation and there's flu or something, I've gotten food poisoning on a trip, and it is not fun. It is not fun. So I've got things in there to keep electrolytes up. I've got a bag for stomach virus. I've got a bag for head colds. I've got a bag for muscle aches and pains, like you pull a muscle or something. I got a bag for all these different things. Everything's in there. I even have some soup and some different things, because when you're sick, and a can opener, it's all in that bag. So knowing that you're going to be taken care of, and that bag travels with me. That's why I travel in a truck with a camper on the back, so I can put everything in there. So folks, let's start thinking about our evacuation plans. Could you evacuate? Could you stay? Let's just say a hurricane's coming and you really don't want to leave. You really don't want to leave your house, but could you survive in there? Do you have water? How many gallons of water do you have per person per day? All of this stuff is on. You can do a search for it. There's emergency preparedness stuff everywhere. You can do this. And just keep it simple. I mean, we have a generator, but if our generator goes out, we don't have water. But if we're having to stay here, we have water with the generator. But in the past, in the wintertime, if we thought it was going to get really cold and there was a chance that our water would freeze, I'd fill the bathtub up with water. That way I had water to flush the toilet. All those grocery sacks we get? We still get grocery bags here. You can use those to put over your toilet and with some kitty litter, and you can throw those. You have a ready-made bathroom. You can turn the water off to the toilet so that you've got a latrine there. You pour some kitty litter in, do your business, tie it up, and throw it in the trash. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. A 5-gallon bucket will do the same thing with trash bags over it. Just keep a bunch of trash bags over it. Trash bags are cheap, and kitty litter's cheap, and you can do the same thing when you're camping. So think about camping and being prepared for an emergency if you're stuck in the house. That usually happens in the wintertime, but hey, in the summertime, we might want to hold up because the storm is coming. Go bags are important. Yes, they are. I love having a go bag. And I have a shower at the office, so if we get evacuated from the house, I can go to the office. I have a blow-up mattress. I have some couches there. We'd be fine. I even have some clothes there. So, folks, think about emergency preparedness. We have think about everything. I call it the 11 P's to preparedness, and everything starts with a P. Keeping your car full all the time gets you ready to evacuate. Uh, there are make sure your prescriptions are filled, and you always have a little supply of them, of your blood pressure medicine, and if you're on insulin and that sort of thing, make sure you keep a little backup. Don't run totally out. Always refill it before it's time, so you have some extra days. You just got to think ahead. And if you look for the emergency preparedness on our website, we've got a whole list of things that you need. Main thing is you've got to keep calm, keep your patience about you. I mean, yesterday people were evacuating in California, 3 cars deep, driving down a road. A whole parade of them. Not a fun parade to be in. But you got to be able to go because the wind could change at any minute. So be prepared. It'll keep you calm. And once a month, check your supplies and see if you've used anything out of it. Don't let this stuff fall by the wayside. It's according to when you ordered it, Rebecca. It'll come. They pretty much ship out quickly. During the week, it's the next day, and on the weekends, we catch up on Monday, so I'm pretty sure they're caught up right now. So, folks, let's get prepared for emergencies. Let's have our go bags ready. All you need is a change of clothes. If you've got children, you need to think about their wants and needs. Some games, some cards, some fun things for them to play, a favorite animal and be sure to grab that favorite animal that the critter little stuffed toy that is a security thing, because when you evacuate, you're going to be in stress, and your children need their security blankets too. I know I would probably take my pillow, and I actually have. That's another thing that's in there is my pillow and a blankie. I like my security blanket. So, folks, have a good day. It is today's Tuesday. Do something fun for yourself today. Do something fun for you. Take a few minutes and just enjoy reading a book. When's the last time you read a novel? I downloaded Little Lord Fauntleroy the other day. I had it in my audio library, and I put it back on my phone so I could listen to it. It's a cute story. I might read Wuthering Heights again. I've read it 3 times, but it might be fun to read it again. Grab a book and read. It'll calm you down because you're only focused on that one thing. And plan a little bit. Think about the rest of the week. Tomorrow is Anti-Procrastination Day. What are you going to make your list of things you're going to get done tomorrow? That's your homework assignment. Tomorrow's Anti-Procrastination Day. What are you going to get done? Have you been putting off ordering your calendar? Get it done. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah. Read Hidden Treasures. That's my sister's book. You can download it on Amazon. It is a great book. It has a wonderful story. You'll cry. You'll cry because you'll recognize yourself in that book. So, folks, look at your menu plan. Start planning your menus for next week. What are you going to have the rest of this week? Knowing what's for dinner keeps you calm. Have a good day. I will talk to you later. And don't forget our specials we got going on. Thanks everybody for being here. Y'all are so sweet to come and watch me. I know I have a big mouth and I'm bossy, but somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to do it. I love you all. I will see you later. Bye.